Like your line's open. Are you there?
Can you guys hear me?
There you go. Yeah, we can hear you now. Please,
Okay.
go ahead.
Okay, perfect. My name is Xavier De Leon, and I'm from Bakersfield, California, and a volunteer with Consumer Watchdog. I'd like to start off by saying that I am against mediation. As mentioned before, we need to address the issue of 805 reporting, and it needs to start with any 805 reports received must be posted on the physician profile, such as 805 report, loss of hospital privileges, or 805 report unsustained. The reason I am so passionate about this is because I experienced it personally. I had to spend the night in a hospital with my fiance and my unborn son, waiting for a doctor to see them and assess them and offer a diagnosis, which never came. Um, and I had sat there completely unaware that a doctor had lost hospital privileges at two other hospitals in town. Now, I really don't know or why or how this critical information, could be kept from us. I would like to take a guess that you guys on the board have grandchildren or small children, nieces and nephews, um, and and for a second, I'm sure that you would want to know that if your doctor had lost privileges to work in any other hospitals. Um, because of this lack of information and lack of disciplinary action taken by the board, it had cost my son's life. 805 reporting on the physician profile and 805 reporting in general must be an enforcement objective and push forward for sunset review legislation. At the end of the day, we need accountability and transparency for families. We are calling on the medical board to follow the Department of Consumer Affairs complaint prioritization and referral guidelines for death and serious bodily injury. If nurses and pharmacists have to follow the DCA guidelines, then doctors should have to follow also. Again, this is personal for me because my son died following a postpartum C-section that only occurred because his mother's preeclampsia was condition was ignored. My son only lived for 18 hours. He had still lived, yet the board did not investigate my son's case. When did babies have less rights in this state? All quality all quality of care deaths must be investigated, and you must adopt the DCA complaint prioritization guidelines as one of your enforcement objectives. When a consumer complaint is dismissed or ignored, like my
30
son's
seconds
was,
remain.
the board staff must conduct an interview with the complaint to offer the family an opportunity to provide additional information and give the family a specific reason why their complaint was dismissed or ignored beyond the basic form letter that we never received.